to. Oh, September. Okay. Perfect. Jump back over here. Sweet. All right. Welcome to the September, your September's energy of the month. What to kind of expect, how to utilize the energies, the cosmic energies, if you will, and to dive deep into it and just see what can aspire. So I invite you to grab also a journal and pen. So for those watching the replay, if you need to pause, go ahead and pause. Excuse me. Let's see here. Journal and pen and then water or something to drink or whatever. And I have my coffee and water today. Since you turned your thing off, I'm going to go back to gallery because I like seeing, I'd rather not see my picture in the whole entire space, so let's see it smaller. Looks better. No, just kidding. But it'll record the same. It'll just show me, so it's perfect. All right, so before we dive into more of the meditative theta state, grab that journal and pen and let's kind of write a few things. I'll talk a little bit about the energies, just kind of, from the logical standpoint, and then we'll dive in and see what the hive has for us cosmically, and then if there's any type of alchemy or anything like that, I will be happy to know. So with the journal, just kind of as I'm talking, maybe if anything comes to, of course, but then we'll go into a couple prompts. We'll just kind of set the intention for that month. I think that's really important, especially with those who are doing the sunrise synergy with us every single morning, and really building on that intention and setting it in place and setting the vibrational stage for your day. So all of this can work together to really be able to amplify what your goals are, what you're stepping into, what you're unfurling in your life, and what you're co-creating. So the intention here with the journaling prompt or the writing is more to kind of set that intention on a month scale. So for the flow of September, or if it feels more of alignment, with moon cycles or whatever, we're coming up into the full moon next week. So we're about halfway between the new and the full. So it may even be, intentions from this last month or last moon cycle that we can enhance and we can revisit, revise, recharge, realign, and move forward into this next phase, if you will. So however it lines to you to really be able to connect to the initiation of it, then yeah. But this month, with the full moon coming up next Sunday, I believe, or at least that's the event. So sometimes I plan it the day before or something like that, but I believe it is on Sunday. But this is a full moon in Pisces. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it for so many different things, because it's we're in an earth energy like this. The sun is holding earth, I believe, Virgo, I believe. And I believe also the Virgo is the direct opposite of Pisces. So how exciting is that to be held in that diversity? And so this also is such a, I say it's beautiful, although sometimes it could feel chaotic, but it's this beautiful space this month that we're moving into of this duality. So of the dreamy and the inspiration and, that dream essence. And then also the really earth rooted. So we're really being asked to root and ground but also dream high and big. And so to be able to have both of those in this month is really going to allow us the opportunity to bring the harmony and bridge these two together and really pull in and bring in the unfurling of what you're creating, right? And rooting it in so it can stay. So it's not just like this beautiful taste of what could be. It's this manifesting into reality and allowing it to unfurl. And I think that's so beautiful because Pisces is such a dreamy, the Pisces is an incredible sign, and it's a little bit of all of them, but they're a huge dream. They are like they're a water sign, the planet that I was gonna say services them, the planet that that governs, I guess, or whatever comes from. Um, is, oh my gosh, why am I going blank on everything? And this is like my main sign. Is it Pluto or Uranus? Do you know? Neptune. I don't know. I don't know right now. I'll have to look at all that stuff and I'll bring the facts. Actually, I probably wrote it in the article. But it governs all kinds of different incredible dream state and deep dream state, not just like in the shallow waters of these cool goals, but like a deeper from that passionate place, from that place of purpose, that depth. And so really being able to bring it into fruition, not just up here in the higher chakras or in the dream state, but being able to pull it down and through and into the body and root it into the earth and really allow it to be, to manifest and grow. And so juicy, amazing. So that's exciting. So with this month, with those energies really being very strong, also with the full moon, it's an eclipse. And with any eclipse, this is like 1,000 times more powerful, right? This is where magic happens. This is where the unthinkable comes through. This is where the impossible is possible. Like the eclipse is very, very powerful. So really being able to anchor in your dreams, root them in your body, really feel them in your body and allow it to have this anchoring in your body. You have to hold the capacity of it in your body first before it can show up and before you can hold it and have it for always, right? It's one thing when the energy is moving through you and you get these tastes of it and you're like, oh, I'm doing it right. And then we feel like we fall off or something like that. Then we go back to our old stuff. Well, the eclipse really is a time to break all of that through too. That the power of it is really amplifying to really be able to break all that through, to hold the container, to hold the space in your body, to fill it, to be with whatever you need to be in your body, to regulate that, to alchemize it, and to integrate that stage, that container, this container for whatever you're bringing in. Recently, I've been saying new earth because it just feels like a newness. It doesn't feel like anything's going to be the same, although it can look like the trees can be the same and the landscapes and maybe some of our collective systems, although those are even going all chaotic all over the world right now. So it's so interesting how not only can we really feel it and see it and experience it in our little inner world, but you can also see it collectively and mirror it and not even mirror it, but you can utilize it as the mirror, right? To really see where at in our body that we want to hold a different space, a different frequency. So also with the journaling, just kind of really think about that big dream. Like, don't be afraid to dream right now. This is a beautiful time just to set this intention to really allow those energies to be present. And then when we tap in, I really would love, my intention is to hold the space to really allow us to each bring it into our body. And when we could bring it into the body and we could just, oh, so juicy when we could be with our body with it. And then when our body accepts it and says, okay, yeah, I could feel safe, I can do this, then everything starts to change. Everything. And so we get to experience the actual shift. And when you experience the actual shift, and then you get to co-create with that shift on a regular basis moving forward after this event, magic explodes. And then when we move into the month later on with our new moon. Let's see, what would the new moon be in towards the end of the month? It's the 22nd, be going into what's after Virgo? Scorpio? No, October. Moving into October. What is it? Libra. Ooh, awesome. I love that. I love that it's Libra. Libra is all about balance and justice and balance. That's what it feels like. So it feels like moving into this huge expression. We have the power and the amplification of the eclipse with the full moon, the groundedness, the amplification of the Pisces in the full moon, and then the amplification of the sun's sign, which is the Virgo. So really being able to root it in. So amplifying, enhancing that rooting too, that anchoring in, and then flowing into Libra, really being able to experience it through our body and feel that balance and that harmony, you know, in Libra, the scale, right? So it's like really being able to harmonize within, being able to bridge, bringing in that dream and anchoring it in and allowing the manifestation to then manifest, to then cultivate and create and unfurl. What are you doing? It's all at the window. Oh, so, so juicy, so juicy. Okay. So really feel into that. I'm going to take just a minute to write too. I hope you've been writing while I've been chatting away, but I'll give a silent moment. So that way, maybe if you need a silent moment, if I could actually be silent, we'll see. We'll see. Might have to mute myself. Just kidding. So writing, see, I'm already talking, but writing things down really allows you to also bring it through in a material way. So from your body through the pen, out your body onto the paper, right? So this is such an incredible tool to use that way too. Our body responds to it very, very well. All right. Beautiful, beautiful. You don't have to figure out all the small steps. Just write really big, you know, dream, bring those in. Even if you don't have to write it down for just the month, if you want to write down the overall dream just to create that energy and allow it to be expressed from your body, or you can just focus on just the month, whatever expression and whatever intention feels in alignment to you, or maybe even both. Maybe the big one and then, you know, what you believe that is capable in that month. I would go a little bit bigger. Remember, the eclipse amplifies things like 100 times. So at least go 10 times bigger than what you are thinking that is capable. Not to say that if that doesn't happen, you should be disappointed or you did something wrong, but to be able to allow your body to hold the emphasis of, you know, the bigger picture, the bigger energy, and knowing that whatever happens through the month, when you're following in this alignment, everything is happening in divine timing for that arrival of this alignment, of the actual, that the delusional destination that we have, right? And then just kind of slowly start to wrap it up, even if you want to write more. And if you can continue to write too, especially, you know, I'll set the energetic stage to more theta waves. So if you still want to write, you can, of course. Sometimes a lot of different messages or channeling or aha moments will come from that. So I love that. Oh, I'm going to take a drink while you wrap up, if you choose. And then I'm going to settle in and get ready to tap into the hive. Satoko rashtana hailahana hatu kai ilahashtaka. Sanuhuro totai ikatur snata ayatotoe. Beautiful, beautiful. Saushtaka ana horoto orastana hayata a. If you feel called to join in this meditative state, you can close your eyes gently. Feel into your body and take a deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. Another deep breath in through your nose, pulling it in. Gently hold at the top. Relax your tongue. Open your shoulders. Pull your belly button into the core, into the back of your spine. Slowly control your exhale, pushing everything out through the mouth, pushing everything out, 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 out. Keep pushing out till you can't be more than squeeze and hold. Lean back into your body. Just allow yourself to expand in your space. Relax your forehead. Open the shoulders. There you go. On your next inhalation, follow that breath. Move through your nose and into the core of your being. Move deep into the core where your source energy ignites. Allow your light to get brighter and get bigger. Getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Fully consuming all of you. Swimming in your light. Allowing your body to resonate at this vibration that your light creates. Just witnessing, noticing how your body is stimulated by this vibration, how you are in harmony with this vibration. Take a deep breath into this vibration and really stir it up, charge it within all of your body. And exhale and really expand your space out. And just allow it to anchor in your body. There you go. We're going to invite in the cosmic hive energies, allowing them to swarm all around you, to flow through you, and to come from within you. Allowing us to arrive at the cosmic hive inside. We're going to move into the arena. Beautiful. We all gather. We can see each other, feel each other's presence. Let's see. And I just see us kind of in a line, not in a circle this time, but whatever you felt called. Sautaku oroshta sanahail hatanaka arutoshta. Naisatu u nahariataka anahastu oitaka itai. Natur takatusta sanahai inaha. Kaiku uko lahanata. A presence like it's almost like the cosmos created a drop of their essence and put it into like an entity form to visit. And so This beautiful cosmic being is just kind of in front of us. And I see that the cosmic being is inviting our highest, how the cosmic being says is our highest potential self. So what I see is the highest, our future selves, like the version that you can feel that is within you, even if you can't see her or him. And this version steps up from this cosmic being, like kind of from behind or maybe through or from, and moves in front of you, but they're kind of like up on a couple steps, like maybe not really a stage, but there's like 2 or 3 steps. And so this being, this version, is up at the top, and you're at the bottom, at the base of where the floor is. And so in your mind's eye, I will ask you to stand if you're not standing, if you're sitting. So go ahead and just stand. And then you're in front of this being. Satukuch natakatai ilahatu urotokonahaitai. I mean, just to gaze at this version of you, and I want you to notice. I want you just to observe this version. And as you observe, I want you to step out of your present body. And as your consciousness, the observer, the watcher, as this consciousness, I want you to move closer to that being. In this space where you are leaving this present body and just moving towards this version, it is safe, it is protected. So you just simply detach from this, and in your mind's eye, move to that version. You notice you can't necessarily, or go up to the step, the first step. Can you move up to that first step to get closer? You see, most have. There's someone that is a little hesitant, so I'm just going to work on a little bit of alchemy. So being present of how it feels. Are you feeling like you want to pull back or just stay put? I want you to take a deep breath in and out, and then step forward. Beautiful. And now the second step, I want you to move forward closer, stepping up closer, almost eye level. Feeling the energy shift and understanding it's okay. If there's any intensity because of the difference or contraction or anything like that, it is okay. I want you just to simply observe it. Just watch it. You are not the feeling, just watch. I'll move a step closer, step up, watching how it feels, watching the stimulation, watching the senses detect and alert, but just watching and still moving. Now there's one final step until you are up on the same platform. I want you to take a deep breath in and out, allowing yourself just to kind of go to a 0 point in your energy field. No emotion, no feeling, no stimulation. Just the essence of your consciousness. Take another deep breath in, allowing that to regulate, and out, pushing out a little further, regulation. There you go. And now step up, face to face, eyes to eyes. There you go. And now just watch, look, observe Move around this version of you, noticing the hair, the eyes, the body language, the posture. I want you to notice for a moment, and I want you to bring into your awareness all the changes. It's like a very fluid change in the body's physique, how it moves from one look to another, back to that look to another, back to that look to another. And this other that you're seeing is this transitioning into the transformation. So I want you to observe that this version looks identical to how you are today, to then seeing it morph, seeing this version of you morph just fluidly. It's just fluid. There's no stimulation in the body. You see the fluidity of the movement of this transformation, whether it be small change or large, depending on whoever you are seeing. And I want you just to see it. I want you to see it go back and forth. And I want you to watch that. Just watch it. Just observe it. See the different subtle things. See how it flows. See how it moves, how it transforms. See how your body looks in one way, shape, or form, and then moves into this healthier, stronger version of itself. Still the same body, just changes. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Hydration to dehydration, right? Beautiful. I want you just to see that movement, see that rhythm, and feel into that rhythm. Feel into that rhythm, feel into that flow. Feel into the flow of that transformation. There you go, back and forth. There you go. There you go. Was it shape shifting? It's like feel into the flow of the shape shifter. Now feel into the pulsation. So instead of flowing like back and forth, like you see it moving back and forth and back and forth. And now allow yourself to observe the in and out, the pulsation, the heartbeat. So you're going to have to look a little bit deeper inside. It's not necessarily physical, right? So we're just going to kind of tap in. You're just watching. And you move in. Move inwards as the consciousness into this being, into this body, into this shapeshifter right here. This little shapeshifter. Now I want you to witness the shifting and just kind of allow yourself to witness how it feels. Witness the stimulation, knowing it's not you, but it is, right? So you feel it. You feel it in your body. You feel the body tightening and strengthening. Maybe the posture is moving up, and then it kind of goes down, then up, and then kind of goes down, right? Now feeling into those energy centers in this body and how they pulsate. And now just feeling the different movement. Feel it in your feet. Kind of feel the body like loosen or maybe go a little more dehydrated, and then fluidity, hydration. Yes, interesting. Okay, so now this version that you are within witnessing moves into a stillness of this version of you. And so the body, healthy, strong, right, in harmony with nature. I want you to witness how that feels in this body. Just observe it. Just take notes. Now we're going to think a thought. We're going to have this being create a little story, a preview, a little scene of a day in the life of. And so you will witness a quick script through this. So this being, this version of you, is going to quickly take you through waking up. What does this version of you do in the morning? Quickly, you just witness. You don't think about it, you witness. It did it. Okay, now lunchtime. Or maybe in the morning, what does she put on? All right, she did it. Just witness how this feels. Witness how the thoughts are kind of moving through. Just witness. Don't see the thought. Don't attach yourself to the thought. Don't even care about what the thought is. Just see it. Just witness it. Just observe it. You could observe that there's confidence. You could observe that it exudes power, that you exude confidence, bravery, excitement. You get dressed, and then what else does this version do? Quickly goes through the day. How do you move? What's happening? What are you mindful of? What do you spend time with? Where does your energy go? How do you make decisions? And so real quickly, you see that you make precise decisions quickly, very decisively. You have a knowing. If it's not a fuck yes, it's a hell no. So you get it out. It's easy. Then you witness this version of you holding and keeping boundaries. Perfect. If it doesn't light you up, you don't allow it in your world. And you witness this version of you doing this. You witness how it feels in the body. And you just take notes. Now you move through in your evening. How does this feel? Just watch, observe how it feels in the body. The evening time, does this version of you get energized? Does it get relaxed? Does it get open? Does it get calm? Does this version come home stressed out over a hard day's work? Or does it come home and still playful? What's happening? How does the body react to the different habits? Right? All those different things that are implemented in this version of you. How does that feel at the end of the day in your body? And then when this version of you goes to sleep, what does this version do? What is the little routine? What is this nightly routine? Did you notice how much social media how much social media came up in that? How much hard laborious work came in that? How much? Just notice, just take note. And all of that happened, also take note under that. How did it feel in that body? So as you're still in this body for a moment, just kind of take note. So that way, if you need to go back to something to feel, so you could take that note. How did it feel when you had a conversation? How did it feel when you made a decision? How did it feel when you walked in at home? How did it feel when you woke up out of bed? How did it feel when you're getting ready to go to bed? How did it feel if you prepped a meal? How did it feel if you worked out? Were you excited? Was it more discipline and disciplinary and strict? That creates amazing feelings too. Or was it pleasurable and fun? Or was it both? Just take note. And now you'll take a deep breath and you'll fully just observe and witness how this breath is in this version. So you take a deep breath in, feeling the entire energy shoot through up and down the chakras as the breath flows through and down. And then you exhale through your mouth, and allowing that exhale, you witness the experience of it expanding, settling, and activating. It anchored into the body, and you witness how that feels in that body. And now you move away from that body. Step back out. There you go. Beautiful. And now you go back into your now body. And you move your consciousness into that command station, right? Where the soul's in charge, the mind is second in command. Sit, come here. Second in command, and the body is there. We move into that. You allow your consciousness to translate all of the information into this command station. So we have the signature of the soul, which amplifies all of this energy because it is of the same soul. You allow it to compute in the subconscious and the mind, and it translates and imprints and codes into the body. So you allow this to be a happening. And as this is a happening, you then observe that the you now and the version of you on the top of the stairs are now face to face. And whenever you're ready, you merge the two. Already fully knowing consciously how it feels in that version of you, you merge. And your body moves into this versions of you body. You are now officially in that shape-shifting phase. This shape-shifting phase it doesn't have a certain time. It doesn't have anything like that. We are constantly shape-shifting, moving back and forth with our bodies, with our minds, with our consciousness. And that is okay. But you are in the version of you that you desire. You are in that space right now. And I want you to really feel the bodies merging. So you merge, allow your toes to fit inside of that version of you's toes. Moving up into the ankles click in. Moving up the leg, the knees click in. Move up the thighs, the buttocks click in. The hips click. Up into the root chakra. They both merge, bonding, expanding. Sacral chakra, bonding, merging, expanding. The solar, bonding, merging, expanding. Oh, that feels so good. Really allow these three chakras to merge. Really feel them spinning in sync. And as they spin in sync, they really blend. And as they blend, they expand. And their energy enhances and amplifies. The root chakra is bright red. The sacral, orange. And the solar is so yellow. It's so bright. It looks like the damn sun. Your Akashic within activates, locks in. You are set. Physically set in this body, in this transformation, in this shape-shifting suit. And then you open up the solar into the heart. You mend and blend the heart chakra. And you feel this beautiful sensation, this overwhelmingly feeling of overflow in your heart as they both blend and merge. This abundance just moves through your body. This wave of light pulsates. Your torus field activates, syncs, links. Move up into the throat, blend and merge those throats. Oh my gosh, feel that expansion. Feel how it's just so clear. Feel it getting bigger and charging, activating, syncing, linking your ears, click in. Vocal cords, sync. Woo! Amplify. Yes. 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 Move up into the third eye, blending, merging the third eye. It just really enhances this already. They're like, oh, I'm home. Welcome home. The crowns merge, blend, enhance. A huge showering of source energy moves in, floods in. Your source cord is so much bigger. It's not even a cord. It's like the tunnel, on those Star Trek movies where the big old holographic tunnels like move them so to transport them. It's just like that whole huge tunnel, like a tube. Come here. And you just fill it. And you allow that energy to pour through, and it helps the blending and the merging of these energies. Because energetically, you create this merging. You create this awareness, and it initiates the activation. And so when that activation arrives in the body as stimulation, you feel it, you're present with it. And if you feel that it is in flow and it is expanding, then it's merging and integrating. And if you feel a resistance, it's somewhere to delve into, to face, to lean into. And so we lean into these spaces in our body, and we utilize the intelligence and the governing of the different chakras. And so when we move into different spaces like our root chakra, maybe we feel a little bit of fear, right? Maybe a little bit of unsafetyness, a little bit of, when these merge right now, that breaks away. And so when we feel the resistance in our body through that reaction, we can then move into it. We allow it to surface. We allow it to be seen. We allow it to be heard. And whether you logically feel into a meaning that makes that logical sense, maybe it's an inner child wound where we have to reparent, or maybe it's just a feeling, and we allow it to alchemize through our awareness and the light that it brings, and the focus brings the energy to flow through there. And with the flowing of the energy, it moves it. And then you choose and give it permission to let go. And you let it move through the ethers. You are the one that gets to create the blockages for yourself. And so when we knowingly choose to hold something in, we understand, we take responsibility. When we do not know it's there, and then we see it, and we give it that opportunity to let go, and it frees ourselves, then it allows new opportunities and environments and experiences to happen. And you could just let it go. Now really feeling into the emphasis of this energy, the calibration of this energy. The intention is to integrate into this version, but it's not a moving into, it's an unfurling from, allowing it to move and grow and arrive through you in the body. Your soul is not outside of you. Your soul is everything. This is your whole entire being. When we bring it through the body, and then we allow ourselves to express from that space, then that expression shapeshifts the entire environment of that which you get to interact with. Because we interact with our inner world, whether we are aware of that or not. Whatever we see outside of us is a direct reflection of what is within. If it is something you choose that you do not want to have consciously, then choose to change it within first. This looks in many different ways, as we all know. But right now we're changing within. So feel that energy of this version and allow it to be so present in the body that you get a little heated even. Not heated in anger, but heated in the temperature. Feel it move and pulsate in the body. And be very present and mindful with yourself and tell the body that it is safe and fully capable of holding this energy. Now allow it to amplify. And as we move through the month, we'll utilize the eclipse to amplify and really bring it through. We'll utilize the synergy sessions in Expansion Hive to really bring through calibrations. And the anchoring that this month will offer for this beautiful version to be your reality, to be your experience in real life time right now. Taking a deep breath in and really allowing this energy to ground in, to anchor in. And so you take a deep breath in, allowing it to move into its space. And as you exhale, you allow it to be embodied, sinking in, absorbing. One more deep breath in, really anchoring this intention in. And as you exhale, you activate that intention. You seal the deal. You give yourself permission. And then you start to slowly come back. You call your energy back to you, allowing any energy that does not belong to you to go back to sender or to its source. And you come back to body, come back, come back, come back, come back. Anchoring in, dropping down your grounding cord, anchoring into the day, allowing the implementations of today's intention to be infused into your intention for today, allowing it to amplify whatever is in alignment for you. Rubbing the palms of your hands together, awakening those nerves. I gotta like squish my body for a second to come back, come back. Oh, all right. The intention of setting the month's focus and intention has been set. It feels complete. And I thank you so much for showing up and being here. I'm excited for this month and what it has in store for us and all of the energy and the working and the alchemy that we get to play with this month. So I'm super stoked. Keep me posted in how you progress and how everything is playing for you. And yeah, I just love you so much. Thanks for joining. Have a great now.